What do you think Crocodile Dundee says, man? But the other day, I got a nosebleed. And I was like, what? It's been like, I don't know how many years since I had a nosebleed. In the end, I will have told a story, maybe. No, I will have told a story. So I'm John Ogle, and I draw comics. It's a mess. These stairs in here are like a waterfall, so the basement gets a bunch of water in it. Bulkhead is an entrance to a cellar or basement. You think maybe that's something on a ship, maybe that's something on a pirate ship or an old clipper ship or a schooner or something, but it's on a house. This is my neighbor's wheelbarrow. She has my wheelbarrow. So what's the story with your novel? What's your book about? Well, it's a semi-autobiographical, memoir-esque kind of thing. It's such a cop-out, you know. I made a comic called The Paper Route, and it's about a guy who moves to a new town, and he thinks he can make a fresh start, and along the way, he realizes that his past, he can't escape his past. I don't know that I think this is fiction or not. Ha! But it is. That's my cop-out, and I'm sticking to it. The water is contaminated with E. coli, and everyone has to boil the water if they want to use it. You remember the boiling water from earlier today? Well, these guys are closed. It's like civilization is just breaking down. You hear those stories about somebody goes to McDonald's and they tell them they're out of chicken McNuggets, and then there's like a riot. He says that there's pizzas in the oven, and I asked specifically about slices. I'm David Attenborough. How do you write a graphic novel? Because you draw a graphic novel, but no, you write a graphic novel. Because if you don't write it, it's just going to be crap. It's going to be, and it might be crap. I mean, but it's like, I know the reasons that I feel like I like it. Probably they wanted this to be like a lip that would prevent water from going in, but it doesn't work. Yeah, new sill on top of a foot that gets poured. Almost like a foundation. And I mean, is that code? I don't know. And then new framing, and that's going to have to be designed. But if that's a completely harebrained scheme, you know, that's because I came up with it. And I wonder if anyone here would happen to know, is that a totally stupid idea? You know, I want to use the Sawzall. Step on up to the man mic. Come on up to the man mic tonight, right? Come on down to the man mic. You know we're gonna treat you right. Man mic. Hanging out at the river with my men friends. Everything is cool till the road ends. Jump off the cliff. Do you say cock or caulk? I will now continue on this side. And I mean, I did make comic books as a kid too. I started drawing when I did Super Vulture. I was a 5th grader. It's about a Super Vulture. Stupid. It was really good, man. No, it wasn't. All right, this is ready to take out. This might be a big mistake. But I don't know why it would be. But then I wouldn't know, would I? I just want a big hammer. You want to go get a really big hammer with me? Maybe I should just let these guys go. We've reached the North Portland Tool Library. Don't forget to get the sign on the way out. What is this? Masonry trowels. I have one of these. I don't need one of these. There's a router. What's the name of the tool I'm trying to find? Sledgehammer. Yeah, like I was thinking like, I got this cool book full of these plain white pages, and when I use this Uniball pen on it, it's like it takes the ink so perfectly and it's so fun to draw that I'm just gonna draw comics. So like one night I'm laying in bed like drawing comics, I'm not using a ruler. It wasn't even like I was using pencil yet. And I thought, I'm gonna be able to get away with this. I'm not even gonna use pencil. I'm just gonna be one of those comics guys who, he just grabs the paper, grabs the pen, and draws the comic. And it's just like, no, forget it. That doesn't work like that. A big hammer. I read a lot of comics and I, kind of wanted to write one. And the idea came to me that it should be about this experience of having this paper route. I'm walking around in this neighborhood and there's people in all these houses, but I'll never know who they are. They would never guess that here I am walking around, smoking cigarettes, throwing papers, listening to my Walkman, and our paths will never intersect, as far as I know or care. It's like these houses are all just great big like entities unto themselves. Back over to the junk pile. A little cleanup, and then start on building the forms. I'd take a long time to do shit anyway. I don't know, I feel like I've had my moments where I've really bust something out. Like 1 page in 2 days. That's pretty good. I don't know if I've ever done that. As well as I think it needs to be, I'd say it is. Maybe it could be better, but who cares? It's gonna work. It's gonna work, Chris. It's like Dungeons and Dragons, I don't know anything about that. Hey, you got a bucket. I don't know how to make that story make sense. If I try to tell that story, it'd be, it's kind of like how the comic itself is. It's like, is this too boring? Maybe I'm not really making this enough about what the plot is. I think about it again and I'm like, well, maybe I'm okay with that. It doesn't matter. I like this book. If I don't sell any, it doesn't matter. Now achieved quite a workable mix. What a fool believes. I say we take off this form. Yeah? Yeah. Yesterday we finished pouring the cement. We built this really cool form, and I was like, I don't know how the heck we're gonna do this, and we kind of pulled it off. I like the way that came out. Pretty cool, man. Yeah, so the idea appealed to me of just being able to open the book and grab the pen and then create something. And if it looks like something, it's good enough. A lot of us have done things that we do creatively that haven't brought us a lot of money. We do these things, I think, because you're only going to go around once. We have this still in us, so let's let it come out. The idea of somebody offering to publish this, I like that idea. I don't know if that's the point of all this. I think I'm going to end up with a new Bulkhead eventually, but this is all about the journey to me. So the door opens, and in most situations that's the only door you need to open. But then if you want to, you can open them both. Get the BB gun out and blow some holes through some empty beer cans, that kind of jazz, that kind of jive. Jazz or jive. It's au natural. That's how we do. anyone's going to be annoyed that I'm going to pump the Red Ryder. I think that's it.